Welcome everybody to Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. I should preface this by saying we did one recording, everything broke, nothing was working, British internet being what it is for some people. And yeah, so apologies if things sound weird, people are roboty, people are super quiet. I'll try and fix what I can in post, but no guarantees, and I'll try and subtitle when necessary. So, bear with us. Anyways, that's that quick announcement out of the way. Quick recap for those of you joining us for the first time. Our party of intrepid adventurers, although, would it be intrepid?
Adventurers?
No.
Yeah, okay, our party of adventurers, not really intrepid yet. Not being paid to go somewhere. Have returned to, well, not returned, but have arrived at the town of Vinovia, which sits in the northern territories of the Dragonborn Empire. They would return after Trim, our halfling cleric, found out that her family had been forcibly moved from their tiny little village into the city under the word of Lord Cranbrook, not Cranbrook. Although,
Not Cranberry.
Yeah, I was going to say, from henceforth he's now known as Lord Cranbrook. It's going to be an interesting conversation if you ever say that to his face now. And along the way they were attacked by death dogs. 3 of them nearly died. And to which I non-stop apologise for nearly murdering 3 of you so easily. If I was going to murder you, I'd make it more of a challenge. I'd make it really drawn out. But at any rate, the party arrived, they rested up. They went to try and do some information gathering. Trim found out that her family was living on the outskirts of town in a little farming stead here. Meanwhile, the assassin and the bard Jinsuku and Shinju were visiting a brothel for information, not for lady favours. Lady favours just happened to be a bonus on top of everything.
More lady favours than else information gathering.
It depends on your perspective. I said they got a lot more information than lady favours. But anyway, they found out things like the mayor has been skimming taxes and what have you, and that Lord Cranbrook had been buying land, namely places like Trim's village, whilst the monk and the cleric, who's now going to be retconned to be in Vinovia, but like coming in to pick supplies.
Helping for a building.
Yeah, because again, another announcement. Jodie won't be joining us for a while because she's busy with life, which is unfortunate. But life is as life is. Sometimes you can't play D&D and have a life. It's got to be one or the other. But yeah, whilst the monk was down there, he also heard about Lord Cranbrook buying up land and being really upset at how much pay he received.
It was jack shit, man.
It was jack shit. You were told it was minimum pay.
Yeah, but
all your hard work in a mine that could have possibly killed you. FYI.
Really? Was that a wrong chart? Last time I rolled one, you die.
No, it's more what some of the minerals down there can do to people.
Good old tenebrium.
No, in this case it was emberstone. If you ever want to know, find some and I'll explain it. I won't explain it now.
Poke some. Anyway.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys did that, and then you went to Trim's family home for a nice lamb dinner. The rogue Jin taught Trim's sister Mallory how to shoot a bow because she really wanted to do some archery, help her around the house, shoot the crows down. She has some skill, but she needs some practice still. But the spark is there. And that's where we meet up with you guys. In Trim's family home. At the north of Vinovia. Night is falling. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I believe we should discuss the plan in full length. Much planning.
Yes.
So, first off, our clear goal is that we need to expose the crookedness of Lord Cranbrook and his associate, the mayor. We assume his associate. We just need to think about how, in good Io's name, we're going to do this.
Well, you mentioned something. Ma mentioned something about my pa working as a personal assistant for Lord Cranbrook. And maybe if we are to gather some information on Cranbrook, then we could get him on. We could get my pa on our side.
It's possible. I don't know.
But we could also blackmail the mayor.
I do like that idea.
Bob at this point chaps up. We could just kill Cranbrook.
You see, that's an idea which I would like any other day of the week, but sadly, it does. Oh god.
Cranbrook can't be allowed to get away that easily. He's done so much to hurt everyone. Not just from my village, but in Vinovia as well. He's got to pay for his crimes. Well, or what he's done at least.
Yes, I agree with whatever you said.
Financially and, more or less financially, but just maybe more than that, but not physically. We don't want him dead.
Don't want him dead, just really badly injured.
Or something like that.
Or just irritated.
Shin and Jin, you've been awfully...
Hello? Oh no! Technical difficulties!
To achieve. One is to expose the corruption that's been going on in Vinovia. And two is to get the money back into Vinovia to all the people that deserve it. Not just for the rich elite.
I have had a thought, which is very dangerous. What if we try to find someone else more suited to the job? Because, you know, there must be, like, alternative candidates for becoming mayor.
We could see who else is running for mayor.
Run previously alongside the mayor, or is there a new running going on at the minute?
Lady Trim pipes up and says, like, there hasn't been any word of an election. Apparently Lord Cranbrook was going to announce something at dinner evening some point tomorrow, I believe. So
It looks like we're crashing a dinner.
I mean, we could just listen, but sure. Crashing it. Yeah, why not?
Well,
that's not a bad idea, actually.
Lord
also,
Mayor.
I hate to backtrack this conversation, by the way, but I had to drop out halfway through the call and rejoin.
That's cool.
So I don't know what I missed.
Shinju, could you do some performances, convince them we're a travelling troupe, and to let us in?
Well, we could do if you lot want to pretend to be gypsies. Along
Can
with
I
me.
juggle balls? I love balls. I love juggling and balls. Balls, juggling.
Yeah.
Just a cool. Yes, sorry, carry on.
No, I was just saying to Brian, I think we've figured out that maybe to sneak into this luncheon tomorrow.
That's a solid idea.
The only problem with that is that Cranbrook will recognise me right away.
That's fine, we'll disguise you as a male gnome.
I do have 3 disguise kits, so don't panic. Well, 2
Yeah.
at least.
And good old muscular Jin over there is an expert at disguise.
I wouldn't say
Okay.
Jin was muscular, I'd say he was very dexterous. And very
Not
handsome.
Anyway,
19 in-
stand on top of
Not with
Bob's
19 in
shoulders.
strength, he's not.
Stand on top of Bob's shoulders, and that'll give you.
A long coat.
Institute Grand Muppet Man.
He's more
What?
probably hat and I think moustache.
What?
a pair of glasses.
Who's Bob supposed to be standing on top of again?
You
No,
are.
on top of Bob.
What? Me?
What? No,
Me?
that doesn't achieve anything.
What?
The other way around then. Bob on top of her.
Oh.
Bob on
They
top
look
of
like a-
Phrasing.
Yeah, I'd say.
what? Bob on top of Trim or?
Yes,
Yes.
Bob on top
Yeah.
of Trim.
and a long coat.
Duracell agrees.
So basically,
Duracell likes talking third person.
I'm sorry. No, wait. No. So, so we're all gonna go in there disguised as musicians, a
A
band,
travelling troupe.
a traveling troupe.
A theatre troupe, if you must.
You know what? As crazy as this sounds, it's probably the
Our
only
only idea.
idea. Our only idea.
Which does involve killing.
That doesn't
I
involve
mean,
killing.
we never got that far. Don't be hasty. Otherwise
Yeah,
don't be
you
killing.
guys haven't got to the killing stage yet. This is your entry plan.
Yes, but okay. Allow me to further elaborate upon this plan. While Bob, Trim, I, and Shinju act as the main performance, Jin acts as our porter and sneaks. Okay, well, I mean, do we know where this luncheon's being held? This banquet? I assume it is place.
Yeah, is villa in town. Up in what used to be the old district. Well, he now demolished for all the rich to live in their wonderful villas.
So he lives there?
Yes.
Well, yeah, Jin can sneak in while they're distracted with Shinju's breasts and find information. Very vague, yet probably important information.
I like the sound of this.
Yeah. Okay.
The DM approves of this plan.
You can put your sneaking powers to action, my good friend.
Jin is
So-
just in stunned silence. I don't like this.
All we need to do is find a very long coat, a fake moustache.
Jim, can we borrow your Deerstalker hat?
Ah, yes, he'll never recognise you if you wear a hat.
I thought you had that already.
What? I thought you had it.
No. The Deerstalker hat appears. The Deerstalker hat only appears if you roll a natural 20 on your investigation.
It's just one of those great marvels of the universe.
Yeah. That's how it worked. No one's actually ever made a Deerstalker, they just appear and disappear at will.
It gives you a +0 on investigation.
But it makes you look very sophisticated
Oh, yes.
when
Oh, yes.
investigating.
+6 to aesthetic. So I guess tomorrow we Jin and Shinji, you should probably help Trim with her disguise. And then we can just hang out in town, I guess. I mean, we would need to actually go and convince them to let us in. That part's kind
Yeah.
of
That would
Yeah.
be the first thing. I think maybe
pivotal.
we should head there first thing tomorrow morning and see.
I quite agree.
Well, do any of us have any spells that, may influence maybe the organizer of...
Well,
Hang on, let me
yeah,
just check.
don't know.
I have Fist.
I have suggest.
Yes!
Ooh, that's a good one, yeah.
I have the way of travelling down the road, killing guns like they're bought already, and then just taking their stuff and bringing it to us.
You see, I like that, but no.
You sure? It would make life a lot more easier, and it avoids a double booking.
You're tempting me, but no. We should find out what Lord Cranberry and Apple Juice actually likes musically.
We're coming up with the best names for NPCs. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's the only reason I'm here.
Okay. Okay, so just to recap on this plan, just so that I'm clear and so that everyone else is clear.
Right.
Ginger, Bob, and I disguised as one person.
Yes.
And,
different
and
No, not all three of you as
What
one
about
hideous
three people?
amalgamation.
Right, no. The
Okay.
plan
No,
is
I'm a 12-person tall
Ginger-
person.
Durathil
Okay.
will be disguised as separate people. Trim
Yes.
and Bob
Yes.
will be
Yes.
one person, Muppet Manning.
Yeah, Muppet Man.
You will be the legs, Bob is the head.
Okay.
And it just be sticks for arms, because two short people don't add up to medium-sized length arms. I appreciate Durathil
Yeah,
typing
Bob
out this
will-
plan.
Bob will have to do the stick controls with the hands. Oh god, just thought. Like,
This is the plan all along, isn't it, Durathil? It's so you can eat nice food.
What? No. You don't know me.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, we could play a tambourine, right? Tambourines are easy to play, you know, with one person standing on top of another person's shoulders, right?
Oh my god, we're so fucked.
I shrugged my shoulders at that one, it's never happened.
Please
Tambourine.
look at the song
I
that
plan
I
for lots of
posted.
scenarios,
when
this
you
is
have-
not one of them.
Yeah, Shinju's gonna have to teach all of us how to be bards. You don't have to do music, you can do dancing or
Oh god.
whatever it is you do. Hey, I can dance.
Yeah,
That's not
but
the worst idea.
Yeah, but your dance is more like Tai Chi. Just
Oh.
not hitting people.
I can hit people! Wait, hang on, this isn't part of the plan. Hang on, I need to look.
If you watch
Is-
if you watch the video I've just posted in the group, that this is what we need to do.
I can't wait, hold on.
I will
Okay.
look that up in a minute.
yeah.
So, at any rate,
I
no matter
know.
what you guys are planning, night is falling, so logic in your head is the mayor's probably going to, well, everybody's going to sleep, and the pub's going to be closing in a few hours after
Just
last
thought we
orders,
just
and those that are staying in the inn are going to bed.
Yeah, we're staying in the end. So. Let me Trim, do
Yeah.
you want to stay with your family tonight?
The stay is
Yeah.
free, and there is a spare bed, technically, because Dad's
Trim,
at home.
you should stay with your family tonight.
There's room
yeah,
for all of you
I'm-
as well. We can get some hay and put it on the floor. It's not a problem.
Well, it's only if it's I can't speak. It's only if it's all right with everyone else. Like,
Yeah, we're fine with it.
I don't mind.
You need to
Okay.
spend time with your family.
yeah. Listen,
Maybe have an emotional monologue or two.
I've already had like an emotional monologue.
Yeah,
We've got
we know
enough
you
for like
well.
a small clip show.
I was going to say, we have enough time for at least 2.5 more monologues.
I feel bad.
Oh, whatever.
Alright,
Yeah,
fine.
If it's not going to be monologue, then dialogue.
True. Durithal leaves. Oh, before
Leave.
Durithal leaves after thanking Mother Trim for a delicious meal. For protesting.
Yeah, I'll stay with the family then tonight.
Okay,
I'll
is
stay
anyone
with
else
them.
staying at Casa de Trim?
No, I'll head back into town.
Okay.
Yeah, we all go and go on a bender when Trim has to talk to her mother.
Does Bob stay?
Bob
Or-
stays. Bob doesn't want to
Oh,
leave your side.
okay.
Bob
Okay.
is good.
Bob stays with human.
Bob stays with Halfling because Halfling is paying him.
Halfling relates because of height.
Yes.
You We're
You're
short
all
buddies.
sizist.
We're short
I'm not
buddies.
sized. I'm just short-tempered.
Right, so do you guys want to do anything else tonight, or just go to bed and wake up the next day?
I'm just gonna mosey around town. See what's what.
Okay, so you...
Like, go to bed so we can find the villa in the morning and see if we can score our way in.
Okay then,
Can
so...
Durithil would like to go semi-Batman to see if there's any street crime for him to vent upon.
Do you grab like a random bedsheet from a washing line somewhere?
Yeah, in his mind, he's like tied around his neck. He's swooping round. And he says like, "Yeah, I'm Black Dragon Man."
I'm the bird!
Black Dragon Man.
He finds a tall but not really that tall building to climb up on.
Yeah, you climb on the top of someone's shed.
He tries to synchronize, but wrong.
Can the
universe.
sheet be white so it's like Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed?
it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's a cream bedsheet. I mean, it probably was white when
Cream
it was
bedsheet.
made, but several.
It's a little bit stained.
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
smell
not
very great.
perfectly clean after all. This is like Middle Ages. So yeah, you go running about with the bedsheet tied around your neck, climbing on top of people's sheds and outhouses, brooding. A couple of the guards give you a funny look. The occasional one says, "Oh, you get down from there."
I shall keep the city safe, good sir. No need to worry.
You're a
He leaps
loony.
off the building.
We need to get you down to the church. Let me see the priest.
Aha! Yes, send them to hell. Good idea, my friend. Damn, this is how Jin feels all the time when he's like brooding on top of buildings.
This is
Man.
amazing. I should cast it a rogue.
I feel like I need to make a blog about my feelings.
What's a blog?
What's a block?
It's like, you know, when you make a pamphlet describing all your personal feelings that no one should know and then broadcast it to mail it to everyone in the world.
Oh, you mean being a town crier? Quite literally a crier. You just sit
I
there and
have
cry.
many self-diagnosed mental problems.
No, it's not even that. You just literally sit in the middle of the town square and cry.
My
That is your
foot
role.
hurt yesterday, I have cancer.
Oh, God,
At any
this
rate,
shouldn't be
joking
funny.
aside, for probably the best, or one of the many running gags I think we're going to end up with, as you sort of wander about town
Telling people is right.
to figure out what's going on within the city, like, as soon as the sun goes down and it's technically now night and all the lanterns are lit, everybody's indoors.
Oh god.
It's almost
Oh,
like
God.
full-on curfew. No one's allowed out past nightfall.
Durithil is actually going to seriously go up in a tower which is abandoned and keep watch.
Yeah, you find an abandoned tower. You don't know like where you are in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah, I've got no fucking
but
clue.
you
man.
can spot out some landmarks. So you get like a rough idea. Like you can always see the mine and the church, no matter where you are in the city. That's what
I'm
that's
just trying to-
proposing.
See if there's any suspiciousness going on.
Make a perception check for me then.
Oh god, a roll. Jesus.
Yes, a roll tonight. We are technically like 50 minutes in if we include the half an hour of pain early.
Oh, that's
A
awesome!
juicy 20.
So,
You don't see much problem within the city. I mean, you see the town guard going around in sets of 4.
okay.
About 3 groups in all across the entire night from where you've been sitting.
Okay.
But you can't tell if like they're the same 4 guards each time or whatever, but you'd reckon at least 12 guards roaming about. You do see some wearing brilliant silver in amongst them.
Interesting.
And I do mean like absolutely brilliant. If it was daytime you would have been blinded by looking at them. It is that
Have I
shiny.
seen these? Have I seen these? On that note, have I seen these guards during the day?
Nope. This is the first time you've laid eyes on them.
Interesting. Okay.
So, that's all you do for the night, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the most uncomfortable sleep imaginable.
Yeah. I mean, I semi-meditate, but
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it's
fair enough.
just more comfortable the fact that you have like nowhere to really rest your head on something comfortable or anything like that. So you wake up and everything clicks and creaks.
Am I exhausted or?
No, you're not exhausted. It's
Okay.
the height of summer, so the nights are cool, but they're not freezing.
Oh, nice.
It's just a case of, oh, that splinter has been digging into my back all night, and that one's stuck in my neck.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Cheap street acupuncture. And whilst you do that, the rest of you all wake up, dawn, nice and early. Those of you in the pub, you get the smell of eggs and bacon. Not the nicest eggs and bacon in the world, but it's eggs and bacon. And Trim, you wake up to the sound of sheep and lamb barring literally the other side of the wall to you. You can hear them quite clearly. It's quite irritating. Probably the worst wake-up call you've ever had. In a long, long time.
This is worse than the time Shinju and Jin opened those curtains to let the light in.
It's worse than the other day.
It's worse than the other day.
So, yeah. What do you guys want to do this morning?
Why,
don't-
Go ahead.
If anybody wants to go with me, but should see if we can actually score our way into this place.
I concur with this plan.
Okay then, so you guys will try and sneak, well, not sneak, but scout out Lord Cranbrook's estate.
Yes.
Lovely. Right, let me just copy your tokens and bring you to the Cranbrook estate.
Yep.
It's going to be like Mr. Burns' state on The Simpsons, and just have the dogs come out.
Smith, Cranberry released the hound. Oh, so it was Gooseberry, wasn't it? Was the butler's name? Gooseberry released the hound. No, as you guys approach like the villa, it's in the rich north end of town. Not the north end, the old town. So over to the east. On the north side, it's one of those two massive villas. But as you guys approach this one, which is marked the Cranbrook Villa, it's got beautiful white marble walls, white marble pillars, which are the circles on the ground, which are supporting like a porch and everything. And you can see people milling about, getting ready for celebrations tonight. They're cutting the grass, cutting the hedges, watering the gardens. They are working round the clock, keeping this place neat and tidy. It looks amazing.
Blimey.
So, question, right? Is Bob and I in the coat and moustache right now, or are we just ourselves?
That
think
I
we're
do
just
not know.
yourself.
I
I
believe you
should
guys are going
think.
in as is.
I should
Okay.
think Trim should at least be semi.
Here we go again. Technical difficulties.
Yes, what I'm thinking.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, we had to
sorry.
leave the call.
Yeah, it's like every 21 minutes you have to leave the call and come back in. We have found a limit.
Okay.
Facebook.
Hey, at least it's working. Don't knock it.
I feel like Trim should at least be semi-disguised.
Well, Shinju, is there any sort of clothes of disguise that I could borrow or something?
Well, I've got a disguise kit. I don't quite know what's in it. Two.
Disguise
There's-
kit contains
There's-
really things like makeup, wig,
Fake moustaches.
yeah, simple things. Nothing extravagant.
Well-
About the zoo and the scene where, he starts walking around with the hair, it's like it's a completely different look afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we can probably, because Trim at the moment she's pretty simple and brown. Maybe we can make her like some sort of like radiant blonde or something with long hair with a
Well,
wig.
I was more thinking on the lines of what about sticking on a fake beard and and a dress, one of my dresses, and we can say she's a bearded lady.
That's... You know... You're
Um,
full of good ideas tonight.
that's
Like Ryan. We're in here. No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well as Monty Python.
no.
So I thought you were going to go down the line of making Trim a guy. I was thinking, does she really have the capacity to handle this? But sure, bearded lady will do.
Let's do bearded lady. It at least conceals her. They won't. That's the last thing they'll be looking for.
Now,
Great.
Trim,
That's the accent again.
Trim, try to remember that you've never seen Lord Cranbrook before. You definitely are not seething with rage.
Okay, I'll try. I can't promise anything, but I'll try.
Okay.
Remember, you're not a
Or
barbarian.
You treat her as well that you've never seen. Trim.
You're a healer, not a axe wielder.
Right, in that case
Yeah.
then, whilst you guys are doing all this, Christy, can I get you to make a disguise check for me, please? Sorry, yeah, deception check, but you get
With
your proficiency
proficiency.
bonus if you haven't got it already. Actually, no, you get your proficiency bonus again because you're using a disguise kit. And this is solely to work on Trim's beautiful disguise.
So you get 14, but then plus 2 again, so...
Yeah. So it'd be 16. Yeah, Trim looks like a very convincing bearded lady.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
If you had like a spare pillow or something, you could shove the pillow up the robe somewhere and bulk around, make it look like a dwarf. It'd probably work really well. But bearded lady works.
My god, Trim, you look like the daughter I've never wanted.
We need
What do you think?
to decide on a name now for Trim. Because we can't keep going, hey Trim. That'll be a bit of a giveaway.
Shave.
Trom.
Trom.
Trauma.
I go
Tremor.
for shave. As opposed to a trim, it's a shave.
Shave.
Uh.
Oh. Shave.
Shortcut.
Shave shortcut. That's shave shortcut.
Oh yes. All the yes.
Okay then, Mrs. and or Mr. Shortcut.
So do I just have the lady voice, or do I go manly, or just do
I
I
mean,
go
I
somewhere in
haven't
between?
met many bearded ladies in my lifetime, but I'm pretty sure you go in between. But
Okay.
just run with the Texas accent. We'll go with that.
I'm gonna run with the dirty Texan.
I realise one thing we should really do once we go back in the main village. Actually, seen if there were any architectural plans for this building on file.
You know that we don't think a lot at all.
No, you guys don't think. It makes writing for me incredibly hard.
you don't exactly give us much to go on.
We're doing Ocean's 11 jobs there, so yeah.
That's true, actually. I don't give you guys a lot to go on.
Hey, we work through things sometimes. Okay,
Broken trim.
she was never for whole in the first place. I guess we, Shinji, you know people in the business of entertainment. We should probably find out the steward or something. Hang on, is Trim's father? I mean, is Shave Shortcut's father the steward?
Well,
Yes.
if I know,
Well, he's working here.
I was gonna say, if I know big houses, I would be guessing that there would be a butler who would be the one in charge.
The head butler.
The head
Yes.
butler.
The
You don't
butleriest to the butlers.
Normally run the house. Old, so he's most likely to open the door. For a while.
Okay. Well, you're the lady of refinement. You lead the way.
Stroll along.
Okay. As you go along, you go up the stairs, onto this beautiful
Yeah.
stone flag floor. If you had to guess, this place is probably worth a lot of gold.
At least like 3 days in the mine.
More like your entire soul in the mine.
At least 3 days in the mine.
Yep, there is a large. Whilst all this is going on, there is like a large wooden door before you. It's beautifully carved. It has a crest on it. The crest of itself is just of a dragon's head looking like towards the hinges. So one's looking down, one's looking up from the perspective of this map. I assume you knock on the door?
So who's gonna
Yeah, we
knock the door? Is there a doorbell?
Jin, you're supposed to still be with. Oh, whatever. He's doing his own thing.
Yeah,
I
assume
can't
Jin is
control
off
him.
sneaking. He's also been dropped from the call. So I think we're having that wonderful call reset problem.
He's so stealthy. We can't even hear him in the call.
Yeah, that's stealthy. Anyways, there is like a pull cord for the doorbell. You give it a yank.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to yank.
Okay. You give it a pull, it lets out this very deep bell ring. Where the bell is, you have no idea. You look about, you can't see it. It's not above you, but it sounds like it's above you. It's quite loud. And as the door opens, it's not the butler. It's in fact Lord Cranbrook himself.
Oh, fuck.
Which I have no token for because trying to draw this or
He's a
find
ghost!
something. What?
He's invisible.
No, he's not a ghost. Okay, the way to describe the character and finding a decent looking token is next to impossible. Even like finding a good token like ones that you guys have got are difficult.
To be fair, I didn't really sort of give him anything to go on either. To be fair, I didn't really even know what he would look like.
Well, allow me to
I
describe
thought
him to you.
Okay.
As he opens the door to you guys. What stands before you now is a dragonborn with pale, almost ghostly blue scales and deep blood red eyes, wearing very fine robes. He's got a sash across him. It's gold, red, and purple, and like this weird patterning. And it looks very, very nice. It's all seems to be made out of some sort of silk or some derivative thereof. It's not cotton or wool like you guys are wearing. And as he answers the door, he speaks to him in this very softly, ghostly tone. Welcome to my villa. How can I assist you today?
We have come into town and found out that you are hosting a party this evening. As you can see and tell by our clothes and our wares, that we are a travelling band of performers, and we have heard about your parties are one of a kind and would like to offer our services. Sort of bowing very low.
I follow the bow.
I bow also.
Fascinating. I'm in need of some performers this evening. What can you provide to me?
Well, as you can tell from the lute, I am a bard, so there will be music. My monk friend here can juggle. We have a curiosity of a bearded lady.
And a tamed kobold, sir.
And yes, a tamed kobold.
He's my pet. He's my pet. I'm sorry.
That's the best voice ever.
He's my pet, darling.
Oh my god.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
My spine is
Well,
tingling.
I can see no reason not to have you come to my event this evening. As he looks at each one of you in turn, as he looks at you though, he has like this very cold presence. Like just being near him, you feel like all the heat from you is being sucked away. And all the joy is disappearing, it's just being replaced with fear.
Is he a dementor?
And he's not a Dementor. But as he looks at each of you, he looks at you, Trim. And he...
Yes!
Hey, Tom's back.
Hey, Ray.
Right, I'll continue with this bit, Tom, and I'll let the others fill you in. But as he looks at you, Trim, he bows a little bit lower than what he did before. Like, he bowed to each of you, like, respectfully, but as soon as he goes to Trim, he bows even lower. Lady Trim, how nice to see you again. Don't know why you've come disguised as a bearded lady.
Trim? I'm not of this Trim person you speak of. My name is Save Shortcuts, and I have absolutely no idea who on earth you're talking about, darling.
My dear, you can drop the disguise in the act. I recognize you from your eyes. I have seen conflict and we have crossed paths before. And he goes on and he does tug down the beard that you're wearing. I don't know if you guys have glued it on if you've done a rubber band thing. But it's kind of like, oh yes, you're wearing a fake beard.
Shave shortcut! You're not a bearded lady?
Can I butt in and just say, how dare you, you know, get in the way of this gender fluid woman? You genderless.
All those nights we spent together grooming each other's beards and reading them.
It's mortified now. Oh man, okay.
If you guys want to know, I was doing some GM rolls to try and see if I see through the deception. The first one was a 9.
Oh no.
As soon as like Trim started speaking and I gave him another roll, he got a 19.
Oh fuck.
No, it's very different.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if Trim had kept the mouth shut, he wouldn't have known.
I feel like this is a recurring theme.
So because I'm picking on Trim this month.
Intense. It's just intense.
Now, how do you
My
respond to
dear, you
this?
can drop the hate. I've meant no disrespect when I bought your village. All I can hear is clicking. I assume that's Tashi like clicking a pen.
No. I'm not even clicking at all. I'm not even touching anything.
Okay.
Oh man.
Either way. So yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? He has seen through your ruse.
Well, I hope that you're taking very good care of the village. I suppose you are planning to do something with it.
Now, if you come to the dinner tonight, my dear, you can see all of the plans I have.
It'll be a pleasure. No, it'll be a pleasure providing that I am welcome at
You are
your
always
establishment.
welcome. It is a formal occasion, so... And he gestures to all of you, bearing in mind that you guys are adventurers, so... Blood, mud, dirt. Your attire may need to change. I'm sure there might be somewhere in town you can buy a set of fine clothes.
I suppose so.
But either way, it's the party is an open invitation to anyone, locals, former residents, and gesturing to you, Trim, or travelling companions, and that's when he gestures to the rest of you lot. Now, if you have no other business, and if you excuse me, I do have things to attend to.
Where might we find young Lady Trim's father?
Oh, he's in the grounds. Bear with me, and I shall have a servant fetch for him. And he snaps his fingers twice, and a small halfling comes over. Not your father, but you recognise this halfling from your village. He whispers into his ear and he brushes off. And Cranbrook turns to you all and says, "If you would be so kind as to wait here, he will be with you momentarily. Please don't keep him waiting too long."
I just take off the disguise. Like, there's just no point. Like,
Trim, I can't. I mean, you haven't told us much about your backstory, but this guy, he does seem cold, but he doesn't seem like a complete arse.
well, yeah, I'm just so quiet about it. Well, the first time he came around, he was pretty much telling us to pack up our things and leave within hours. Of course, I was going to stand up for my village and everyone in it. I wasn't going to let someone just waltz in and tell us that and just kick us out of our homes.
Well, no, yes, that makes complete sense. Yeah. I am suspicious about this open invitation, though. He seems like the kind of person who doesn't do anything without a purpose.
Anyway, as you guys are having this conversation, obviously the door's closed and then they open again. And before you sits this old, shriveled... It looks like he hasn't had a decent sleep in probably about 5 days, so he's got those massive black rings under his eyes. He looks absolutely exhausted. And Trim, it is your father, whose name I have forgotten.
It began with an E. Hang on, I have it in my notes. Bear with me.
Edwin.
It
No,
wasn't
I want to say
Edwin.
it's Elburn or something like that.
Erdon.
There we go.
There we go. Papa? Papa?
Trim, is that you?
And I just give him the biggest hug. And just, Papa!
Steady.
It's like the whole Bible thing going on.
I've only just had a quick bite to eat. If you're not careful, it's going to come back up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, what has he been doing to you?
He hasn't been doing anything. I've just been working very, very hard. You know how I am. I just can't stop working. Everything's a complete mess. Doesn't keep track of anything.
I'm sorry, Durithil here. Your daughter's told us a lot about you. All good things. How much is he paying you?
Well, the farmhouse is basically assured, and all the farmland that we own is technically in our name, but he holds all the rights and all the deeds. We just don't pay him rent, so it means we have more money to put food on the table.
But you barely have anything, if you don't mind me saying.
That's true. It's better than having nothing. After all, when he bought the village and forced us all to evict, we had nothing. You make do with what you can, boy.
Who did he buy the village from?
He bought the lands of... I don't know, somewhere. And it was all official documents. It had the Imperial stamp, the Imperial seal, the whole kit
Papa,
caboodle.
please, just the name. Who did he buy them all from?
I don't know. I assume either the mayor or some Imperial official back in Verulanium.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out tonight, Trim. Putting my hand on her shoulder.
Indeed, he's having that gala evening. I hope you're going to come and see what he has planned.
You certainly are.
I will.
I know you too well, my daughter. Once you've figured something out, you'll go through with it, and if it's against the people, you will find some way of setting it right. It's been good like that.
I promise I'll set things right, Papa. I'll make sure that everything goes back to the way they were before. I promise.
If not the way before, then don't just a little better now. Now,
Yeah.
I've got some work to get back on with. There's a lot of paperwork to do this evening. Got all sorts of letters that I need signing and sealing.
And I quickly sort of go into my sort of bag of stuff and goes like, here, like, just give one of my, or at least 2 of my dry rations, and I just go like, look, just please take care of yourself. If you don't, who knows what could happen.
The worst that happens is I fall asleep at my desk. It's nothing to worry about, my dear. You run along. Get ready for tonight.
I will. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself, okay?
Yes. I'll take care of myself, don't worry.
Well, I've taken 2 days of like rations off, so if you can at least have some food, come on.
Yeah. He's taking the food. Anyway, after all that, take inspiration for that one, Trim.
Ooh! Okay.
Wonderful mechanic of 5th edition, which I don't think anybody's used yet.
Which is?
The inspiration mechanic.
Oh, what is this?
I think
So-
I said
you
about
could-
it, didn't I?
No. This
Yeah,
is
you
different
can
from your-
inspire people.
Yeah, this is different from Bardic Inspiration. This is a mechanic of inspiration. So at
No,
any
that's
point,
what I was saying, because I used it last time with Calvary.
did you? Oh, yeah, in the first.
I'm pretty sure only you as the DM can reward us with inspiration.
Yes. For good roleplay or feats of heroism, etc., etc. It is at my discretion. I can be very, very evil with it. But anyway,
Okay.
the whole point behind inspiration is you can use it to give yourself advantage on any sort of roll. So an attack roll, a saving throw. I'm tempted to say a death save, but if it's not going to be too game breaking, I
I
think.
mean, it is a roll, so you can do it.
Yeah. So if you're like down to your last death save, you're not quite sure if you're going to make it, spend that inspiration, you might make it through.
Yeah.
Spend that
So
inspiration.
you can give yourself advantage, or if you're in a situation of disadvantage, you can cancel it out and just have it be a normal roll.
Okay.
So it's quite a powerful thing. So, but you
Okay.
can only have 1 or 0. It's that kind of a currency thing.
Okay.
So you feel inspired as a role player.
Yay.
So, anyways, with that, we shall take our first break.
Oh.
We'll take a
Alright.
5-minute breather. You guys can discuss what you're going to do, and then we'll come
Okay.
back. I think we shall reconvene at the party. So
Sure.
be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz, and we'll see you in a little bit.